I'm waiting for an Indian with a canoe. Guys, I've discovered the lost world. Look at that root stack.
Are you against British farmers then? Are you
I'm not against British farmers, but it's wrong because when you're a dog walker and you see how everything's going narrower and narrower, plus nothing's cut back like it used to be.
Yeah.
All this was his land before the houses were built. And what he'd do every year, the public footpaths, he'd plough more, he'd make them narrower and narrower. That's
that side, yeah. But
yeah.
we're allowed to walk down there?
Yeah. They can't alter it because this is
by law. By law.
Yeah.
Right, welcome back to the channel. This is JC Audits. This is an overt audit. So I'm auditing a place called Golborne, which is kind of between Manchester and Liverpool. It's known for antisocial behaviour. I've witnessed some antisocial behaviour, popping and banging of cars. So here we have a school transport thing. So Graham's Travel. So school transport. I noticed they've got seatbelts on, which is good. 5 ton. Graham's Travel. So this is an overt audit that's likely to cause some objection. So I'm only going to be filming in residential areas, and overt audits by their nature are obviously YouTubers, you know, gathering content. They're not kind of, you know, hidden and swinging arms. So just take note of the way I'm filming this one, because it is slightly different to normal audits. So yeah, so that's a dog poo just right by the road. So Golborne is like I say, it's a channel that Golborne is a channel. Golborne is so it's like a village. Let's see if we can find out about this village. Let's just first right, I'm a human being. There's another poo there. Look at that. Just thrown by the wayside. Let's have a look down here. Again, rights of public access. So there is actually, is that a sign down there? Let's see. It says it's a private road. So maybe it's private, although it's got a public bin there. So let's see how far we can push this. Millfield Farm, private road. Haha! Private road, but obviously there's some public right of way here. And that must be a public right of way, as may be this. Let's have a little look, unless that's a pedestrian gate. Let's have a little look. Is it a public footpath, or is it not? It's hard to see. So it could be that's a pedestrian access to the farm. Don't know. Have a little look. It's quite a long little road. I don't like going down there. I'm just going to turn back. I just don't feel I want to. I know it would be a social experiment and a PNAC experiment to go right down the bottom, but I don't feel like I want to, so I'm going to turn back. So, what about this area here? This looks like it's open to the public. A little walk down here. God, is this a medieval wood? It smells amazing. Wow. Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. Should we walk over there? What is it? Birds. Gonna have a little look around. There's no one here. Double check. Paint. Very interesting. I wonder what that building is there. Probably a warehouse. Okay, twist around. It smells lovely in here though. I wonder, you know, in the forests of England, let's say 10,000 years ago, when agriculture was just developing, how was that? How about 15,000 years ago, when domestic dogs were being domesticated? Oh, we've got evidence of that. 30,000 years ago? What's going on? Humans exist. And even other, don't fancy going down there. Not interested. Just a little look. It's just a simple little look. I'm gonna go back now. Okay, that's interesting. So there, that little squawk, that's a dinosaur. So there was a meteorite that hit the Earth 66 million years ago that killed off the dinosaurs. So if you're wondering how long 66 million years ago, so I just mentioned, say, 30,000 years ago. Now imagine 100,000 years ago. Now imagine 300,000 years ago. Yeah? Hello! Hello? Hello? Oh. Hello, you alright? Is that public rights of way down there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. I was going to go for a walk down there, but then I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
so.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, but it's not part of the farm's property, no? So we can just walk around there.
This is. That's
oh,
theirs.
that side, yeah. But we're allowed to walk down there.
Yeah. They can't alter it because this is
by law. By law. Yeah. And what about in there?
You can, but it's really muddy.
Muddy, yeah. That's why I turned back. Yeah. And what's down there?
This is a public footpath as well.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Have somebody taken down a sign, a public? Because there's a little thing.
There used to be.
There used to at the front there. There's a little green thing.
Yeah.
And somebody snapped it. I think it's a public.
Yeah, you used to have it on. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody must take. Yeah. Right, I'm going now.
But when you go down here, you're going down there.
Yeah, I will.
You come to a railway bridge. You can turn left or right.
No way. And we can go for a longer walk along the track.
Well, underneath the bridge, but it'll bring you out on the main road in Goulburn.
And have a good work. Oh, near
where B&M is.
Can you go to the high street in Goulburn?
Yeah, you can get that way.
Lovely. I'm going to do that. Turn right then. Is it at the when you get to the railway?
Yeah, the bridge. Turn right.
Right. Yeah.
And then straight to the main road, and then turn right again. But you've got B&M on your left-hand side, but if you turn right, it'll take you to the high street.
Right. I'm going to do that.
Come here.
It's a lovely dog. Absolutely lovely. Very friendly. I knew that from. I know you're not supposed to stroke dogs, but if you don't know, but he's obviously so friendly. I thought.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's wrong that people are destroying. You know, like taking it down.
I don't know. Do you think somebody took it down, or do you think it just blew off?
There's a sign there. See there, that one there. That one's on.
Oh, that one is on. You're right. Yeah. But I thought there's another green post there. Can you see that green post?
Yeah. There was originally, but it was a long
What was
time
on
ago.
there?
Like that.
Was it saying something about walking?
Public footpath, yeah.
Nah.
See what it is? I've lived in Goulburn all my life.
Yes, bro, yeah.
This used to be a farm before all this was built.
That used to be before the warehouse was built?
This is where the farm is here at the bottom, the farmhouse, but all this was his land before the houses were built. And what he'd do every year, the public footpaths, he'd plough more, he'd make them narrower and narrower. He'd pinch the land, you know, so we could grow more crops.
Who pinched the land?
The farmer.
What, that particular farmer, or do you think it's happening across Britain?
Well, it's probably across Britain, but what happened, obviously, because I do a lot of dog walking.
Yeah.
Your public footpaths, obviously, they're that wide, see how wide they are?
That's how it's wide it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why they put that fence up, because they can't take any more, because by law it has to be a certain width.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So do you think they've made it too narrow?
Yeah.
So that's illegal?
No, that's correct. They've got into it.
So that's the correct width?
Yeah, but I'm saying before all this was built,
right.
all these units.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd plough. Every year he'd take so many feet off the public footpaths.
No, and you know that growing up?
Yeah. You know how
have you noticed that then?
Yeah. You know how farmers are?
Well, get off my land and the two...
Money. They'll think about money, growing more crops.
Right. Isn't that like against the farmers? Are you against British farmers then?
I'm not against British farmers, but it's wrong because when you're a dog walker and you see how everything's going narrower and narrower, plus nothing's cut back like it used to be. I had to complain because everything was overgrown.
What, down this way?
Yeah, it's supposed to be cut back to the fence.
Right.
See where that fence is there?
No, let me have a little look, bro.
It's broken now, but part of it's all the way down there.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, that fence.
That used to be a fence there?
Yeah, well...
This?
Well, it goes all the way down.
Right.
And I'll just show you quickly.
Yeah, please, bro.
Come on. Here. See how it's here? It goes all the way down.
Oh, that used to be a proper fence?
Yeah.
That was maintained, like new. It was new one day, wasn't it?
Yeah. But they're supposed to cut them back.
Cut what, back this?
All the privates are supposed to be...
What, this? This thing even?
Yeah, it's see how it's all overgrown there? It's supposed to be cut back to the fence.
So who's supposed to cut it back?
A private company does it. Highway, whatever it is.
What, paid by who? By the government or...?
By, I think it's the council.
The council?
Oh, you know, because it's public highway.
Yeah.
I think it's public something, so it's probably public.
Oh, you don't think the farmer pays to cut it back?
No, the farmer's it's no land anymore. He sold it all.
Yeah, but when he used to plough it, did he own this? Did he own the footpath?
No, because this is your public footpath.
Right.
But public highways or something, what they're supposed to...
So the government is skimping on their duty to dog walkers and to members of the public.
Obviously, when these trees were first planted, when they were young,
small, these ones? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Obviously...
You remember when these were small?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Well, I'm 60 now.
But when those were...
I've lived here since where I live on Newt Lane since 1970s.
1970s?
Yeah. But all I'm saying, they have to really, by law, they're supposed to cut them back to where that fence is.
What, that fence?
No,
this fence? Yeah.
See how it's all overgrown?
Yeah.
See how it's all overgrown here?
Yeah. Does that make you feel like bad as a dog walker?
Well, when it rains, you get wet. You know?
Oh, why? Because the rain drops off the trees? No.
Well, because it was worse than that before. You couldn't walk underneath it.
Why not?
Because it's been cut back a bit now.
Oh, right. You couldn't walk up. Oh, because it brushes against you.
Yeah. Look how narrow that is now.
Yeah.
That is supposed to be level with a fence.
Do you ever walk down there anymore?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
But it's just another route you would say.
Yeah.
You took a different route today.
Yeah. But where that fence is, them are supposed to be cut back.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'm gonna try and highlight that if I can to somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's not on, is it?
Because I complained about it, you know.
To who? To Wigan Council?
Well, to this public highways, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I phoned
National
the council up, but they give me a number, and I phoned them up.
Yeah.
And complained because I was sick of getting wet. Because you couldn't.
Of course.
It was worse than that.
Was it? So they must have cut it back then?
Yeah. But it doesn't take long for grow.
Nah. It's like an allotment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just grows back. All right, mate. I
But
appreciate that.
You're paying like say your council tax or whatever, and nothing's being done. You know, you're paying your money, aren't you? And if you're a dog walker or somebody who likes walking, you should be able to walk. You know, and freely and not.
No, I agree with you. To be honest, that's why I wanted to go for a walk, and I thought let's see what's down there. But then I thought, oh, is this the farmer's land? And then I thought, actually, no, I'm going to walk down there instead. And so I had a little walk down there.
Like I said, he has no land now, only were the entrances to the farmhouse. Because obviously all that was his land as well, where the mouses are, and he sold it all.
He sold it to developers?
Yeah.
Is there no farm anymore down there? Is there no farm buildings?
No, it's just a farmhouse.
Say again?
It's just a house.
Just his house or
well, he's
a
dead
house?
now, somebody else has bought it.
But his farmhouse is... Oh, the farmhouse is down there?
Yeah.
Can I see it if I walk down there?
Yeah, you'll see it on your right-hand side with the gates.
I might do that. I might walk down there and have a...
Well...
Go deep in there, yeah. Yeah, inside there.
No, not in there. Where this is, a public footpath.
Oh, yeah.
Them
Yeah,
gates, that's his entrance.
Yeah.
A private...
Where you came from? Where you were walking from?
A contract firm has bought the house.
Right, I'm going to still...
He died, but obviously that's their entrance to where the house is.
Yeah.
The farmer's not going to land anymore, only what's on his house, where his house is. Because he sold it all, and this is why all these units have been built.
So what is in that big unit there? That's huge.
That's
so where?
Alpla, plastic bottles.
What do they make? Plastic bottles or recycle?
Yeah, they make them. Yeah.
Jesus, wow. It's crazy. Hello, you. Bless him.
Like I said, the farmer's dead now, but the only land he's got, or the people who's bought their house, is the entrance and where the house is and the land what's surrounding the house. He sold it all. He made millions of pounds, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's dead now. He's not going to use that.
Well, his son's got it now, hasn't he?
Yeah, got the money, but what's he doing now?
Yeah, well, he's not living there anymore. He's got his own house.
I bet he has. He has a few houses.
No. But there was 3 or 4 farms, because I don't know if you know. Do you live in Colburn?
No, but I'm working through here, so
yeah.
I've heard about Goulburn a little bit.
Goulburn Island.
Yeah.
That's another farm.
On the canal. Oh, gone.
If you go down here underneath the railway bridge, then turn left.
I'm definitely going down there towards the high street now.
Yeah. If you turn, there was 3 farms involved because it's a lot of land. What they owned.
3 firms that bought his land.
3 firms
that
sold their land.
Oh,
to
really?
Build houses, you know.
So did he sell it to 3 people, 3 different firms, or did you think he sold it to one that then sold it to 3?
There was 3 firms involved.
In buying his property?
No.
Or in developing his property?
There was 3 different firms involved that owned land.
Oh, farms, sorry.
Farms.
Sorry, I thought you meant firms, sorry.
No, farms.
Farms.
And they all sold their land for money.
Wow.
Because they stocked their own crops. So, because it stems all the way to these lengths, all this land.
Does it go all the way to these lengths?
Yeah, the land what they own between them. But now it's all like houses.
Wow.
You know, they're building houses everywhere now.
Oh, they are, mate, to be honest. But I'm worried that no one's going to afford them. I mean, how are people going to afford them? Is he cleaning his teeth, or what's he doing?
No, she likes chewing wood.
You off that way, are you?
But
Yeah.
no, I'm going that way. But I like dog walking, but I've seen over the years how
Yeah.
people neglect. You know, like children smashing bottles everywhere.
Yeah, mate. Can I talk to you a bit about Goulburn? Honestly, I don't want you to tell me lies, like, because I think you're an honest person. People have said Goulburn is rough. People said it's antisocial, and they say there's a lot of crime, but it's mostly done by youth.
Yeah, it is.
Can I get your opinion on that? Because
it is youth.
so what?
It's gangs of them smoking cannabis, you know, and they make dens up here. Only young'uns, 11, 12, I don't know how they can afford the cannabis, but drinking and smashing bottles.
I've seen like
pinching cars, pinching motorbikes.
Pinching cars as well.
Yeah.
This is like what I've heard. I've spoken to somebody yesterday, and he said that there's some drug dealers, the twins that operate from the shops down there.
Yeah, there is.
Right,
yeah.
You know the twins I'm talking about.
I'm not mentioning names, but
No, but that's fine. But he said that there's some twins down there, but they're good drug dealers in the fact that they don't laugh. They take care of the community. They put on fireworks displays. You seen that firework display, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that was a good display, better than the council's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know what you think. I think cannabis should be made.
I'm going to have to go because you don't like any other dogs at the house.
All right, mate. Come, let's go.
Really?
I think cannabis should be made legal. What do you think?
Well, I don't smoke.
Yeah, but
I don't
to stop all the crime. Because if there's less crime, what do you think?
Yeah, but you need the money to buy cannabis.
Who does?
Well, people. So they have to steal to buy the cannabis.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. But then do you not think it would be cheaper if it would be legal?
I think it'll be dearer. They'll tax it like 6.
You got a good point, mate. Have a great day. It's been nice meeting you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going down there towards the high street.
Yeah, all right.
So at the bridge, turn right.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye. Another Alsatian put him off, or was it my line of questioning? Because I changed tack there. Don't know. We'll never know. Never meet him again. But did you love his? I would have said it was a Yorkshire accent. You know, a bit like my favourite auditor from the north, which is who's got an accent. Auditing Lancashire absolutely sounded, for me, that sounded like a nice broad Lancashire accent. I don't know what you thought of that. He obviously knows the twins. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think, guys? Does he know the twins? But yeah. So he didn't question the camera. The camera was overtly there, rigid, filming. I don't know what you make of that, guys. So Mr. Farmer sold off all this. Wow, guys. Sold off his land to developer. See what's down here. Actually, I wanted to get to the high street, so let's go down here. So there used to be a farm down there. So didn't want to give much information out. He gave a little bit out. He was there when those trees were young. So with a little bit of detail, you get a lot of information about, you know, the country and how things develop, how society moves on. Goulburn, that was Goulburn MOT Limited. Get that in shot. Second out, Goulburn MOT. Goulburn MOT. Let's. Sorry, we just stopped that for a moment. Goulburn MOT. Let's just carry on down here. It used to be called Millfield Farm. So there were 3 farms that sold off land. Let's have a look to see what structures we can see. And again, the right to roam. And you know, I think people that are housebound, you know, maybe for physical reasons, maybe they're too unfit to go out, they have heart problems, maybe some kind of hip problems, you know, I think there should be bodysuits available so that people who want to explore, OAPs who have physical disabilities, should be mechanised. They should be put in suits that enable them to walk, because a lot of these guys actually do have good control of their minds, and of course there would be tests done. We don't want the revenge of the cyber OAPs, you know, when you get these demented OAPs with no good cerebral sort of function going around causing mayhem. That wouldn't be on. Or we could put AI in that would monitor any sort of monkey business from the OAPs, you know, because clearly you can get sensing of solids, you know, either using LiDAR, probably not appropriate, but ultrasonics, cameras, integration with software, that kind of thing. Keep it like Linux based, it's probably safer. But I'll leave those to, you know, to those that know more about software than me. Ah dear. So let's carry on from this on this walk in antisocial Goulburn, and maybe we can find out why Goulburn is so antisocial. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe it's just part of growing up, and maybe it's an illusion, you know, just the older generation getting older and not realising what they did when they were 11 or 12. Did you notice how I was kind of pushing that guy a little bit for his age? A little bit. So there's the railway track, I believe. Should be walking this bare feet really, shouldn't I? I feel like such a sellout. Oh, we've got a bit of a downhill thing now. And there's the railway line down there. Can you see that, lads? Railway line. Wow, Bahnwärter Thiel. Proper German style. Damn, this is going downhill. Feels scary. Oh, he said go under the railway or over the railway, so that's what I need to do. Let's try and do that. Get on the step. Yeah. Aha! Maybe that's what that sign was, because the other one was ripped off. So let's see what that sign on the other side would have said. But let's first film the surroundings. That is kind of very, not spooky, but I'm just trying to alter the white balance on that. Can you see that, guys? That's kind of very World War II. Don't know what you think about that. This is very sort of 1980s. See the fading blue paint down there, and we've got a slope down there. It's quite a steep slope. We're gonna investigate that in a moment. Ooh, very medieval. So let's have a look at this sign that's been partially ripped off. Obviously we've had some youth at this. Maybe the youth maybe they feel they have no direction in life and they want to make that sort of overt here. So here we have, if I can get that, try and get a resolution on that. So that obviously says Golborn, I think, Golborn. It's very difficult to film against the sun or the bright sky, but I'm trying my best. I'll kind of read it. Golborn Nature Trail Blessed. So the council has done that at one point. And it says permissive path to Yew Tree Way and Blessed. That has been taken down, not by farmers, but by the youth, by the Golborn youth have destroyed their heritage. Maybe they've destroyed the directions out of this hellhole. And I hear water, yeah, because he did mention water, didn't he? And here, wow, it's actually quite beautiful. I wonder if we should venture down there to the stream. It's like fighting fantasy, isn't it? I want you to see what I can see, guys. That's what I can see. I'm just looking to make sure you get the resolution as well. So I'm having to adjust the white balance as we walk. But you can see that this is not a godforsaken place. This is like the green and pleasant land. So obviously the council have been doing something. Glue bags to the side. Look like it might be glue bags. The council have been doing work here. So before I say boo hiss to the council, props to the council. So this is a good path, it's well maintained. Let's have a little walk down here. Great place to get Jimmy 2 up. And some of the youth that were 12, well, I don't know, 10 years ago might be watching this video fairly soon, in the next few years. And in 10 years, maybe the 12-year-olds of 2024 will be watching this and can comment on their impressions of Golborn. So bins have been clearly set alight here. More evidence of antisocial behaviour from young Homo sapiens. Although, well, let's not say young, because we don't know that. We don't have archaeological evidence of their bones, but what we can say is that it is most likely antisocial, because this is contrary to social norms to burn bins. I don't think it was ritualistic or religious to burn recycling bins on a public footpath. So here we have the noise of industry and clearly more public bins. So that is vehicular access maybe to the stream. Why that would be so, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Some more evidence of antisocial behaviour. Double yellows, Wigan Council. Antisocial, litter, graffiti. At least, you know, give them their dues. At least they put the rubbish in the general area of the bin, you know, not to be too disparaging of the youth. Because I'm sure they thought the youth were being quite considerate. So here we have whatever this company is here. Let's have a look. Can't even make that manageable, maganable. Don't know. Might bring my binos. I did bring my binos with me actually. Let's have a little look at this. Lots of work going on here. Stone Cross 72, that's where we are. That's the person to email if you want any inquiries, if you want to. Oh wow, 2.5 mega volt. Is that ampere? It can't be. Does anyone know what MVA means? But there's the power supply there. So really good for HGVs. So good as a, I'm guessing it's good as a potential DC distribution centre. Alpha Soliway, maybe that's, they're referring to that, the newly built one on the so that must be the bit for sale. That's probably what I saw there. Alpha Soliway. Wow, and you got the site is much support services. That makes it sound like a care home. So we got some, what's that? Heavy duty gloves, some littering, ram blocks, and yeah, so Alpha Globus Group. Wow, brilliant. You got the docking there with the 12-foot eaves, safeguard solution. Wow, brilliant. Another dog walker there, young dog walker, and then down here, obviously that lady's going to work. Tell by the way she's holding her body. So there we have whatever industry's going on there. We've got the reduced bank holiday staff there, parked the car. We just want to get the name of the company. Oh, Murphy. God, terrible drivers these guys are. Absolutely shocking drivers. If there's a 30 speed limit, they're at 40 plus. Magna Vale. This is Magna Vale there. I think Magna Vale. Trying to get that. There. Very hard to make out with all the. Just about make it out, but I'm literally filming against the sun, so it's really hard to. Oh look, that's probably easier. Magna Vale, there you go. So there you have it, Motique, whatever that is. It's a great place to audit, you know, if you're into that kind of thing. Good old-fashioned audit, over drone related. Let's go back here and let's see if we can see anything of that nice bit of water that we saw earlier, or heard rather. It's a roundabout. Who walks on roundabouts? Well, JC Audits does, is the answer. Bridgebank Close. Not going to walk all the way to Golborne Centre. See if there's any public access down here. Not really. Not a huge amount. There's a slight gap there. See if we can just get. So is that a ram bar? Very easily slip in here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's another gate down there. Okay, we're not going to go further down that. Antisocial litter. Loving it, Goulburn. Keep it up. Fix on that. Come on, can we fix on that? Just looking for the manufacturer. Abloy, England. Some runners. You see the runners? Go down here. Look at this old thing here. Look at how that's been. They're coming now. They're coming this way. No, they're going down that. Let's do it. They cry, and they've gone. They're off. So, you know, how do you want this channel to develop? Do you want me to do more ad hoc interviews? Because I think that's the way forward, because people ringing in to the show like some kind of mock-up radio show, I don't think is working. And I think for JC Audits to work, and as you guys have voted, is filming normal stuff is what I'm good at. Just everyday sights. Like I say, people sometimes can't get out of their houses, you know, and much as you might think JC knows nothing about that, well, I tell you, I do. So I know about injury, so I know about disease, so, but by all means, I also know about illusions. So if you want to keep up that illusion about me, please do, because it's not about me, is it? It's about your enjoyment of this channel, and about your enjoyment any full stop. So here we have quite a steep slope, so always one for a challenge. That's iron. No, it's not iron. So here we have interesting pen. And I can hear the water under there. I want you to hear it too. Get closer. That's easily liftable. Let's just try and get down here, see what the crack is, because obviously there's a waterway down here. I can hear it. So here we have an impromptu campfire, stone slab. Why that stone slab is there, I have no idea. Quite a steep slope down there. Is it accessible? Stinging nettles. So there's a kind of path down here. It gets quite steep down here now, lads. And there we have it, lads. Fuck me! This is the Amazon, lads. The Amazon. Wow. I'm waiting for an Indian with a canoe. Guys, I've discovered the lost world. Look at that root stack. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That man made that thing. Wow, lads. You've seen it here on JC Audits first, bringing you the latest in the Amazon, the lost Amazon city of Goulburn, UK, where indigenous white people practice druid worship, and they look, the bow of an ancient Viking ship
just there, just ready for people like auditors. Ooh, ancient ferns, billion, probably, I'd say at least 500 million years old. Wow, ancient plants. Wow, guys, we have seen ancient England on JC Audits. Wow, guys, will I even be able to return to my vehicle? Wow, what a climax to this video. Guys, I hope you really have enjoyed that video. I certainly have. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Even what you think of me. Please feel free. Do you think I'm a good cinematographer? Do you think I'm a good photographer, good auditor? Do you like my content? More importantly, what would you like to see? More of the same? You know, I reach out to you if you're trapped at home, if you're trapped in any other way, addictions, relationships. Do reach out to you guys. I know how it is, and I'm sure there's many other humans beside me that also understand. I appreciate that we don't live forever, and we seek comfort in things like pets and dogs and cats. So I appreciate all that, guys. Appreciate that life isn't easy, sorry. And I want you to feel less alone. So for me, JC, and these high voltage cables, I wish you hasta la vista, see you later, babies.